Hi everybody, this is another election prediction from me, and today it is between Pete Buttigieg versus Donald Trump. So Pete Buttigieg he formed an exploratory committee a few months ago, but he just announced today that he's running, so I just decided to do a prediction on him. Let's talk elections, just did a prediction on him. However, I disagree on some areas, so I'm going to tweak it. Let's say that. Okay, so Buttigieg would win Washington, Oregon, California, Hawaii, New Mexico, Illinois. I'll give him Minnesota because he can really appeal to voters in the Midwest, as well as Virginia, New York, Vermont, one electoral vote from Maine, and all of the Northeast. Okay, so Trump would carry. So he already has 211 electoral votes, so he's not doing too bad. So I'm just going to give Trump almost all the states he'd carry. I think that he'd carry. I'm not going to take. Okay. So that puts Donald Trump at 104 electoral votes. So Texas, not going to go to Buttigieg. Nor Georgia. I just don't see him being strong enough of a candidate to win in the South. However, Pete Buttigieg is a strong progressive, so I'll give Colorado a safe state for him. I think he'd be liked in there. He's a first gay presidential candidate. Progressive also, so I think he could take a vote from Las Vegas, which is already pretty Democratic, but around Nevada. So I think it's likely that he'd carry Nevada, as well as the state of Michigan and Wisconsin. I think he'd carry them by about 8%, 10%, just because of that high Midwest appeal that they'd enjoy Buttigieg as a candidate. So my main part where I've been seeing many predictions on him, but this is what everybody gets wrong. Indiana is going to Buttigieg, which is a lean state. Let me tell you why. Pete Buttigieg is incredibly liked in his home state of Indiana. Mike Pence, I don't believe, was elected by a wide margin. So I do believe that 11 electoral votes in Indiana are able to go for Buttigieg. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, just had to check something. Anyway, so Indiana, Pete Buttigieg is the mayor of South Bend, Indiana, which is pretty liberal. So, although he is incredibly popular in his home state, so I think he'd carry Indiana. And if you carry Indiana, then you must carry Ohio as well with it, which would be likely. Ohio, which would be lean. And Pennsylvania, which I'm going to give a likely for Buttigieg, making Pete Buttigieg the next president of the United States of America. Doing really well in the Northeast and Midwest. So, I'm sorry, I forgot to fill this in. Missouri, I'm going to put likely, as I do always. However, I see it becoming a little more close in 2016. Although, because Pete Buttigieg is from the Midwest and has that Midwest appeal. So, anyway, in New Hampshire, I think he'd carry that by a likely margin. And I'll give him all of Maine for the moment right now. So I have one state to fill in. I have Nebraska 2nd Congressional District. Again, with the high Midwest appeal, would be likely for Buttigieg this election. So now we only have Arizona, Florida, and North Carolina. Two of which I believe Trump is able to carry the state of Florida in a lean margin. Although Pete Buttigieg doesn't have too much support among Latinos, I think he could bring out the vote. Donald Trump could bring out the vote in that state. However, in North Carolina, I see Pete Buttigieg really doing well in rural parts of North Carolina, more rural parts of North Carolina because he can really appeal to more rural voters. So I do believe he could carry those states. So 15 electoral votes. In the Arizona, I'm debating. I'm not gonna give anybody Arizona at the moment right now, although it is very close with Republicans and Democrats. I do believe Republicans have the edge out of Democrats in that state, although they did elect a new Democratic senator. I don't feel comfortable categorizing Arizona at the moment. However, I'm going to make some tweaks to my election, to this prediction. Montana and North Dakota, I think, would be likely for Trump because, Pete Buttigieg, he can really appeal to like I've said it before, can appeal to the more Republican voters that voted Republican in the last election, and more rural voters. So, although I'll give those likely, as well as the state of Kansas, I'll give likely for people, Donald Trump. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'd like to know in the comments, your thoughts on Arizona, and who I should give it to. Also, I just realized it kind of looks like 2008, with the possible exception of Florida, I believe. Okay, I'll see you all.